Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Ultima VII. Alright, we are still intrinsic. Spending our time looting and talking to people if we can. We're not actually finding too many people. Let's see, is there anything else in here? No. Alright. Let's go ahead and open that. Go ahead and give that to, Oh, Iolo, look, you're stealing stuff again. What? Why are you doing this? Why are you so insistent on stealing everything not nailed down? This isn't a King's Quest game, Iolo. It's terrible what you're doing. You're not going to let me move that, are you? That won't fit. Tempted to ditch the torches. I don't really need them. For now, let's put these in here. Now will it fit? Yes, it will. Alright. Alright, now what I want is that shield. There we go. Now I've got a shield. Excellent. I'm sure I'll be ditching some of this stuff eventually. Hey, another guard. You see a tough-looking guard who takes his job very seriously. Name? My name is not important. Job? I keep villains and knaves out of Trinsic and keep a record of all who leave. Thou must have a password to leave. Password? Swordfish! Dang it. Alright, fine. Name is not important. Oh, look, a cloud. Let's get rid of that cloud. Oh, look, food. Light sources, don't really need those. I will take the gloves. And let's go ahead and take that mace, because it is better. And a book! Blade of the Griffin Barony, by Pebrogdy. Pebrogdy? I don't know. This novel is about a knight's fight against the doctrines of his society to win the love of a common maiden. Aw, how sweet. Alright, well, first of all, let's go ahead and move this dagger there. Go ahead and take these gloves, go ahead and equip them, and we will equip the mace. Fantastic. Not seeing too many people. Ooh. Ooh. Might have to come back when we get another person. Might actually want to go do that soon. We will get another person in town. Yeah, let's go talk to some people, and we'll get another person. First of all... Sage! Oh, my aching back. We got 2 rings, which are unfortunately worthless. The Book of the Fellowship. Yeah, that's basically the exact same beginning of the Book of the Fellowship that came with the game. Let's see, we've got a Fellowship Staff. Iolo, taking the cake! Jeez. The Fellowship Hall of all places. Iolo, terrible, terrible, taking their money too. Alright, let's go apologize. This man exudes kindness and geniality.
Ah, Avatar! I recognized thee at once. Word has moved through town quickly. I had heard thou wert here.
Name?
My name is Clog.
Job?
I am the Trinsic branch leader for the Fellowship. I work here with my wife, Ellen.
What do you know about the murder?
Well, the man says, reflecting, I was home all night, and my wife, Ellen, will certainly verify that.
I don't think that actually works that way. I think you need an independent alibi.
But, as we say in the Fellowship, worthiness precedes reward. Christopher must have done something bad.
You don't say. Again, I don't think it works that way.
And the poor gargoyle Inamo, 'tis a pity.
So what did he do bad? What can you tell me about the Fellowship?
The Fellowship meets here at the branch office intrinsic every night at 9. Thou art welcome to attend. The Fellowship is a wonderful organization that is open to all the people of Britannia. I have learned so much through studying its philosophy, and it has helped me to live my life to the fullest. Really full, especially with the cake. Through the Fellowship, I am able to achieve what I have set out to do in life, and I am a better person for having joined.
Really? What can you tell me about your wife?
She is my wife and bookkeeper for our branch.
What do you know about Christopher?
Christopher was a valued member of the Fellowship for some time. Unfortunately, we got into a petty argument last week.
What can you tell me about this argument?
Last week, Christopher stated that he wanted to leave the Fellowship. Canst thou imagine?
Yes?
Well, we simply attempted to speak with him and alter his decision. The man verbally assaulted me and my companions with no provocation.
Your companions, huh?
They have gone to Fellowship headquarters in Britain. They were here delivering Fellowship funds.
Oh, those funds that Iolo lifted off you. I mean, never mind.
Their names are Elizabeth and Abraham.
Huh. Keep note. E and A. What do you know about Inamo?
I didst not know the gargoyle. It sounds as if he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. 'Tis a pity.
But if worthiness precedes reward, doesn't that also mean that he must have done something bad? What can you tell me about the Fellowship philosophy?
The Fellowship advances a philosophy of sanguine cognition, a way to apply a confident order of thought to one's life, through what is called the Triad of inner strength. The Triad is simply 3 basic principles that, when applied in unison, enable one to be more creative, satisfied, and successful in life. They are: strive for unity, trust thy brother, and worthiness precedes reward. Strive for unity basically means that people should cooperate and work together. Trust thy brother implies that we are all the same and that we should not hate or fear each other. Worthiness precedes reward suggests that we must each strive to be worthy of that which we want out of life. Dost thou want to join?
No, thank you.
Oh, well, perhaps thou canst become enlightened another time.
Fool. I think we're done here.
If there is anything else I may help thee with, Elmendretta, let me know.
Alright, you lady. This is a woman who seems pleasant and welcoming.
I am proud to meet the Avatar, she says,
beaming. What is your name?
My name is Ellen. And I'm definitely not using a falsetto version of the other person's voice.
What's your job?
I do the bookkeeping at the Fellowship branch. I work with mine husband, Clog. What a clog he is.
What do you know about the murder?
'Tis awful, is it not? Of course, I was home with Clog all night.
I still need an independent verification of this alibi. What can you tell me about the Fellowship?
Perhaps thou couldst call it a confident philosophy. We meet here at the branch office every night.
Branch office, huh?
The Fellowship has branches all over Britannia. It is the most popular philosophical society.
Yeah, I think we have one of those back home. What can you tell me about your husband?
My husband Clog is a wonderful branch leader. He is an inspiration to all of the Trinsic members.
This is the exact same text, isn't it? It is. It is. Oh, good God. No, I don't want to join. Bye.
Goodbye. I hope to see thee again soon.
Yeah, sure.
Whee!
I like that you can sit down in this game. Podium. Fellowship icon. Go ahead and light these, because we can. Do. Oh dear, I've removed the seal on that. How terrible. Oh, it was just an accident. But look, Iolo, what are you doing? Oh, jeez, Iolo, you really have sticky fingers. I can't believe you keep doing that, Iolo. I'm gonna have to have a talk about this. Excuse me, lady, stop moving. You see a young woman with a bright smile. What is your name?
My parents named me Caroline, she says proudly.
Yeah, okay, yes, they did, but that also, never mind. What's your job?
I have no job, per se. I have devoted mine energies to helping the Fellowship. I hope to recruit new members.
Oh, God. Do you know anything about the murder? She looks concerned.
'Tis awful. Christopher was a nice man. Didst thou know he was one of our members? I cannot believe he is dead.
Yeah, do you know, what can you tell me about the members?
Of the Fellowship. We meet every night at the hall. Thou shouldst visit.
I'm probably going to have to, aren't I? What can you tell me about the Fellowship?
The Fellowship is a wonderful organization that is open to all of the people of Britannia. I have learned so much through studying its philosophy, it has helped me to live my life to the fullest.
But you have no job!
Through the Fellowship, I am able to achieve what I have set out to do in life.
And what you set out to do in life is to go around and harass people into joining the Fellowship?
And I'm a better person for having joined.
Really? What can you tell me about the society?
Every night at 9 o'clock, we have a meeting in the Fellowship Hall. Thou mayst consider thyself invited to attend.
Great. Goodbye. I think we're done.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we're done with you.
Kitty!
Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, God, he's got a ship! Ah, Kilrathi! Sorry. Book of the Fellowship. Oh, God. What is it? I'm not sure who actually said that. I like that you can paint. Do not quit your day job. Oh, shut up, Iolo. Like you could do any better. Well, actually, I could. Looks great. I should totally hit you with this mace. What is it? Nah, it's more of his voice. I can barely see the numbers. Iolo, don't make me stab you with this paintbrush. I will do it. Ah, I can't do it anymore. Yeah, one of the great things about this game is that there's so much interaction with the stuff. And I like that the people have... I mean, it's still kind of minimalistic, but they act. You know, they wander around, they do stuff, they don't just stand in one place. And Iolo, stealing someone's swamp boots. Oh, how could you? See how much money we have now. 264 gold. Man. All because of Iolo's sticky fingers. Iolo, how could you? I'm almost embarrassed to be seen near you. What are you doing in here, Caroline? Goodbye. I don't need to talk to you. Sup, buddy? You see a solid-looking but seemingly bored fighter. What's your name? I am Marcus the Trainer. Okay, even though you've just told me that. What is your job? I am a trainer here in Trizek, he says gruffly. If thou dost wish to increase thy skill in combat, I can help thee. Okay. Do you know anything about the murder? I heard about it, but I assure thee I know nothing of the details. Marcus yawns. Uh-huh. What can you tell me about the town? The fighter shrugs. The town is all right, he sniffs. What can you tell me about training? The cost to train with me is 20 gold. Too costly, right? Yes. Marcus yawns. Very well. Alright, so, training. Actually, let's go ahead and look at that. So, I've got 3 points that I could train, so I could get some skills up. To an extent, it won't matter with the avatar at all, but let me go ahead and see what he can do. So he trains combat for 20 gold. I am not sure exactly how much he trains combat. Alright, let me check something else. It's probably just 1 point. there are some specific people that are good for training with, but alright, I have a fac up. I'll look for it later. I've got 3 points that I could use for training, but it doesn't really matter. To a certain extent, certain skills won't matter. Intelligence will not matter for anyone except for the avatar. Combat strength is obviously the best, because that also increases carrying capacity, and that's one of the things that we really want to increase. I believe it'll also increase hits. Dexterity is something that we will want to increase for some people as well. It's not a bad thing to increase, and neither is combat. So those are the essentially, well, strength, combat, and dexterity are probably the order to increase if we can. Karena's Workout by Karena. Found within this plain-bound volume is a combat and exercise training manual. The work provides simple yet complete illustrations, demonstrating a variety of steps that will not only disable an opponent, but also aids in good cardiovascular circulation. Nice. Ooh, sword. Buckler. I got a wooden shield, which is probably better. Man, it'd be a shame if something were to happen to these. Oh, Iolo, what are you doing? Oh, jeez, Iolo, would you quit it? Oh, now you're taking a sword. What is wrong with you? At least he didn't complain about it. So that's actually the key to doing that. You want to not don't do it in front of them, and don't just drag it into your inventory. They will complain a little bit. Let's go ahead and put that in there. We'll drop off a lot of this stuff here and there, but for now, there we go. Let's see. There's a door here. I did see appear to be a little kid wandering around over here somewhere. Talk to him in a few minutes. Backpack with lockpicks. And I'll go ahead and take that torch. Grab some money. Oh, Iolo, what is wrong with you? Always stealing all the time. Struck Commander by Gilberto. This tome is the fanciful story of a man who, along with several comrades, gains access to a flying vehicle, much like a cart, and uses his abilities to fight terrorists and despotic monarchs who employ mercenaries using their own flying carts. That's a parody of Strike Commander, which is an Origin game. Ooh, a gavel. And a parrot. But first, hey, stop moving. You see a boy who appears to be a young teen. He is dirty and unkempt. He looks as if he has been crying, but he sits up straight and looks sharp when he sees you.
Who art thou, and what dost thou want?
You realize the boy has a sling in hand. You face the boy and tell him who you are. I am the Avatar.
Last time I heard that one, I fell off a prehistoric creature from Eodon.
You've been to Eodon? Really? Did you see our good friend Spectre there?
Boy, this is the Avatar. Upon my word, she is. She has come to help thee.
Then the boy narrows his eyes, studying you. He slowly lowers his weapon, ready to act in case it's a trap.
It's a trap!
You admire the boy's obvious experience in dealing with strangers. You and Spark stare at each other. He is not sure what to do. Finally, he nods his head.
All right, I believe thee. Thou dost look like paintings I have seen. I am sorry, my lady.
Good, I'm glad that you admit the truth. Name?
I have always been called Spark.
Oh god, Spark. Who the heck names their kids Spark? I guess it's better than Spike. Oh, your father liked watching the second Lotus War TV series, didn't he? What's her job?
I have no job. I'm only 14, so I am just learning how to best help father in the smithy, he says proudly.
But then he suddenly realizes something which terrifies him.
And now that father is dead, I am an orphan.
Yeah, I guess that is true. What do you know about the murder?
I cannot believe father is dead, and poor Anamo, too. It is so strange. I dreamed it was happening. Well, in a way. Last night I was having a nightmare about father. I dreamed that he screamed and it woke me up. I looked around the house, but he was not in his bed. I was wide awake, so I went out to find him.
Oh, really? We'll talk about that later. What can you tell me about the smithy?
Father was the best blacksmith in Britannia. People were always coming from everywhere to get him to make this and that.
Really? What can you tell me about your father? I kind of need some more background information.
Father was a blacksmith. I cannot believe that he has been murdered. He had no enemies that I know of.
Well, obviously he had some enemies.
Unless it was the Fellowship.
That explains everything. Orphan.
My mother died a long time ago. I can just barely remember her.
What can you tell me about Anamo?
He was a very nice gargoyle. He helped Father in a lot, and did tasks in the stables. I cannot think why anyone would want to kill him.
Probably because he interrupted their murder of your father. What can you tell me about this nightmare?
I know it sounds witless, but I dreamed that a big, red-faced man was watching down on everything, and he looked down, and he noticed Father. That is all I remember.
I'm sure it means nothing. What did you find?
No, I did not find him. At least, not right away, but I did see something.
What did you see?
I was in front of the stables. I saw a man and a wingless gargoyle running from behind the building. They ran toward the dock. Then I went inside and found Father.
Spark's voice falters and he begins to sob a little. That's a pretty harsh thing to see as a kid. What can you tell me about this man?
All I saw of him was that the man had a hook for a right hand.
Interesting. What can you tell me about the hook?
Wilt thou go find the man with the hook? Let me help thee,
The boy pleads. His tears cease and his face takes on a determined, forceful look.
Take me with thee, please. I must avenge Father's death. If thou dost not take me with thee, I will follow thee anyway.
The boy is all excited now.
I am an expert with the slingshot. I can strike sewer rats with almost every shot.
Almost every shot? Pff. You're not good enough.
And I am small. I do not eat much. Please take me. Please ask me to join thee.
I'm actually pretty sure that he doesn't eat any less than anyone else, but whatever. Iolo whispers to you. I do not know about taking a child on the road with us, milady. Suddenly Spark lets his sling fly. His target, a small fly hovering above Iolo's head, is smacked out of the air. How do you hit a fly with a sling? You laugh as Iolo yelps, jumps away, curses, and runs his fingers through his hair.
I told thee I am good. May I join?
Sure, why not?
Hooray! The boy leaps with delight.
No, leave. What can you tell me about this gargoyle?
I cannot tell one gargoyle from another. I could not identify him except that he had no wings.
What can you tell me about the Fellowship?
Well, at first they harassed Father and me when they came around asking us to join. I suppose they do good things. Many people like them. Father eventually joined the group after he went to Britain and took one of their tests.
Did he tell you about these tests?
I do not know anything about them. I never took one. Maybe thou shouldst ask the man at the Fellowship branch, Clog.
What can you tell me about the Fellowship branch?
The Fellowship has branches all over Britannia.
Yeah, I gathered that. Thanks for that insightful piece of information there, Spark. And what can you tell me about Clog?
He is the head of the Fellowship branch here in Trinsic. He and Father got into an argument a week ago when Clog and two of his friends came over to talk with Father.
Tell me more about this argument.
I don't know what it was about. Perhaps thou shouldst ask Clog.
Alright, I guess we'll go do that. What about the friends?
I do not remember what they looked like. I did not recognize them. They were most likely some other members of the Fellowship.
Okay. Bye.
All right, I will speak with thee later.
Boom, and there you are. Now look, we can double-click on the gavel, and then on the parrot.
I would tell. The treasure is at 169 South, 28 East.
You can find... There's a treasure. It's great. Hey, a chest. Let's go ahead and move this over here, and you really don't have much on you, Spark. So another of the reasons why I don't use the Exalt is because there's only two character models, a male and a female character model, and so you're stuck with an adult male for Spark here, rather than this little kid picture. Oh, geez, I could have sworn you had a key on you. Oh, you know what? It's probably the key here, isn't it? Let's see. It is unlocked. Ooh, money. Iolo. We're free to take this, right, Spark?
Yeah, it's fine.
Thanks.
A scroll. Thou hast received payment. Make the delivery tonight.
Fascinating. Let's go ahead and put this in this bag. Don't think we need the Fellowship Medallion, though. It won't do us any good unless we are actually... Get that stupid door! There we go. Alright, so... So she go ahead and give him the whip.
Throw me the idol, I throw you the whip.
Alright, and you have an extra pair of boots, do you not? Yes, you do. There we go. Let's go ahead and put the food in the food bag. Oh, and these can go to moi. Thank you. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put that in there. I don't know what I'll use that for. Oh, food. Let's go ahead and reorganize the food a little bit. Where'd that shield go? Huh. Oh well. It's not in there. I have no idea what happened to it. But for now, Spark, take that. And in fact, let's go ahead and have some exciting inventory management action. You can have our torches. Go ahead and take those out. There we go. Alright. Nice little park here. Let's see. Oh, hello. Buy something! You see a stern shopkeeper who might once have been a strong fighter.
Thou hast entered my shop, so thou had best buy something.
I have not actually entered your shop, sir.
Who might I be addressing?
You are addressing the Avatar.
Art thou really? I did not know there were so many of thee. Why, only last week did an Avatar come through here. It took me for 20 gold, too. An expert trickster he was.
Dell looks you up and down.
Avatar, indeed. I do not like avatars. But never mind that. I am called Dell.
Uh-huh.
What dost thou want?
Tell me your name.
My name is Dell. Did I not say that already?
No, actually you didn't. What is your job here? Dell looks disgruntled.
I sell weapons, armor, and provisions when I am not doing work for the Fellowship. If thou art not going to buy anything, then get thy face out of my sight.
You're the one that ran up to me. Do you know anything about the murder?
I am afraid I know nothing about it save what is being said in the street, so do not ask me. If thou art not going to buy anything, then thou art wasting my time. Go away.
Iolo whispers to you.
Pleasant chap, is he not?
What can you tell me about the Fellowship?
The Fellowship is a wonderful organization that is open to all the people of Britannia. I have learned so much through studying its philosophy, and it has helped me to live my life to the fullest.
Certainly hasn't helped you beat a non-jerk.
Through the Fellowship, I am able to achieve that which I set out to do in life, and I am a better person for having joined.
You're still a rude jerk, though. What do you have for sale?
Certainly, milady. What type of ware wouldst thou like to see?
Actually nothing. Goodbye.
Spend more money next time thou dost come in.
Yeah, bite me. No, I didn't want to talk to you. Not sure if we've talked to him about all those things yet, but, Oh, this looks interesting. Great dagger. Ooh. Spark! Jeez. Look at the bad habits you're, passing off on Spark, Iolo. The Accidents of Armor, by Leg. This book on heraldry not only describes various houses
for ease of recognition, but also demonstrates elements used in their conception. Thus, this book will also permit the reader to formalize an heraldic symbol of his own. The Provisioner's Guide to Useful Equipment by Dell. While most suppliers will rave about the effectiveness of a good sword or specially fitted armor, I personally feel that proper exploring gear is much more necessary. Consider this, dear reader. While thou might happen to encounter a wild bear in thy travels, or even less likely a troll, thou art doubtless going to be in need of much more mundane equipment. Wilt thou possibly be outside a city walls when darkness comes? Then buy a torch. And how wilt thou carry thy provisions? A backpack will prove necessary. And what about a container for thy refreshment? Purchase a jug or bucket. Yes, carry around a bucket full of liquid for you to drink. That is a great traveling idea. Seemed kind of crazy, Dell. This something's interesting here. Table, no. Lever. Ooh. Hey. Ooh, look at this! Jackpot! Whoops. Did you get out of here, Dell? Alright, that's empty. Ooh, that has stuff, though. Let's go ahead and move that down there. That has some good stuff. Might be another one underneath that, but I can't tell right now. Probably don't need those. Got some bags of stuff. Bags of stuff always good. Not that good. Not that good. These are mangoshes. Daggers. These are throwing axes, by the way. Arrows. We'll keep that open. Got a bow. Might take that. That's empty. Ooh, crossbow bolts for you, Iolo. I don't need a crossbow. I don't need a two-handed hammer. Alright. So, first of all... Oh, Iolo, you're stealing right in front of his eyes! It's shocking that he's not saying anything, though. Alright, Spark, you can have that. And you can take the arrows. And what do we have in these bags? Ooh. Oh, Iolo, what are you doing? Taking the money. Oh, this is terrible. Why are you so thieving, Iolo? Have you learned nothing from my previous exploits as the wondrous avatar of virtue? It's terrible. Terrible. Look at all the theft going on by these people with me. It's just terrible. I can't believe you guys. I really can't believe you guys. I'm pretty sure that there's something beneath this crate. So I want him to move. Move, buddy. Move. Get out of here. Dang it. Wanted him to come outside. Ah, shoot. Alright, might come back at night. First of all, let's go ahead and take care of some minor inventory management. Let's see, how many... Yeah, you've got 100 bolts there. You got 20 there. Okay. You're probably done. Really don't need that torch. Probably should have looked for a shield for him. Let's go ahead and give you this helmet. I believe the chain coif is better, so I'll go ahead and equip that. The Gorget seems to have vanished on me. I guess I'll put that leather collar on.
Oh my. Oh, well, there's the shield. But for now, I think we'll go ahead and give him the bow. You can do some range. Alright. Oh, wait. He needs the better helmet. And we want the gauntlets ourselves. Alright, so Spark is a little annoying, but he does have one advantage. He starts out at level 1. He already has 3 training points. Even though his strength is only 14, because he, and of course, like, this game does go up to level 8, but because he starts out at level 1, he has more potential than almost any other character in the game. So that's one reason why he's not a bad character, even though he's kind of annoying. Let's see, did I visit these places? No, I have not. I'm not going to visit that one yet. Let's go in here, and then we'll go ahead and end the episode. What's up, buddy? You see a grumpy fellow with a bloody bandage on his head. Name?
I'm Gilberto.
Job?
I have the night watch at the dock gate.
Do you know anything about the murder?
It must have occurred shortly before I was knocked out.
What can you tell me about being knocked out?
It was just about sunrise. I was looking out to the sea. All of a sudden, I felt a blow on the back of mine head.
He winces in pain. What can you tell me about the pain? Gilberto still seems a little wobbly, but his gesture indicates that he does not desire your aid.
My skull is still ringing, but I shall be all right momentarily.
What can you tell me about the blow you took?
The next thing I knew, I was on the ground. Johnson, the guard for the next watch, was shaking me. I had been out for about 10 minutes. I knew that because the sun had just peeked over the horizon, and the crown jewel had gone and sailed.
The crown jewel? Tell me more about this.
Did I forget to say? That is a ship that was docked here all night. I believe it was about to sail for Britain. Thou couldst ask Gargan the shipwright to make sure. Anyway, I did not see mine attackers. The guard
grumbles. Okay. What can you tell me about Gargan himself?
He is a good man, but thou mayest not wish to stand too close to him. Thou mayest catch something.
Yeah, we gathered that. What can you tell me about your attackers?
I wonder if they jumped onto that ship. They could be all the way to Britain by now.
Tell me more about your fellow in the guard.
He takes the morning watch at the dock.
Do you know anything about a man with a hook? The guard thinks a moment.
No, I cannot say that I saw a man with a hook.
What can you tell me about Clog?
I have not had many dealings with him.
Do you know anything about the Fellowship? He shrugs.
Thou art asking the wrong man. I suppose they are all right. I have never had trouble with them.
Okay.
Goodbye. Watch thy back.
Spark! What are you doing taking these potions? Oh, Spark, this is terrible. Look at these terrible, habits that are rubbing off on you. That's just... Iolo, what do you have to say for yourself? The Apothecary's Desk Reference, by Fatau.
It is the author's expectation that thou art reading this to familiarize thyself with the effects of various potions based on their color. The first part of this work will discuss such aspects, with the remaining pages covering the materials and steps required to make such alchemical creations. Definitions. Black potion. Drinking this will render the individual invisible for several minutes. Blue potion. This mixture will put the imbiber into a deep sleep. Orange potion. This potion will awaken an individual who is magically put to sleep. Purple potion. This concoction will provide magical protection for several minutes of hard fighting. White potion. This potion will provide a small bit of illumination, much like a candle, for a few minutes. Yellow potion. This powerful mixture will give healing aid to the imbiber's wounds. Warning! Green potion. This potion is a dangerous toxin and will poison the imbiber, possibly killing the individual. Red potion. This fabulous drink will cure most poisons, including those acquired from the slugs in the swamps and that gained from drinking a green potion. This next section details how one can best recreate these uncanny concoctions. Interesting. The Bioparaphysics of the Healing Arts by Lady Lay.
Within this rather in-depth and complex look at healing are the ideas considered to be the definitive text on healing wounds, curing poison, and resurrecting the recently dead. Within can be found suggested remedies for any known sickness in Britannia, including the dreaded Zoradin's disease, which causes a loss of vision, followed by an extreme sensitivity to noise. In addition, the book lists a few of the after effects of healing and curing, such as an increase in appetite, intense restlessness, and slight dizzy spells. Though not for good as an introduction to healing for beginners, the tome is perfect for the seasoned healer. Interesting. Oh, we've got a old guy there. Let's see. Wounded man. Arg. 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 Alright, well, we'll talk to this guy in the next episode. Ooh, he's a mage. See you then, everyone.